Alright, so you ever been stuck in a situation where you've got things going back and forward in your head and you can't make a decision? You pondered on it for a while and you still can't draw a conclusion. You already have the answer and you don't realize. You ever met somebody and the vibe's just off, but you can't quite put your finger on it and you can't work out whether or not you should be involved with them? Guess what? You already have your answer. You see, when you get that text message in the middle of the night, that what you're doing, and it comes up as a notification and you know exactly who the hell it's from, and you sit there wondering whether or not you should even respond to it. Guess what? You've already got the answer. Let me talk to you about some things that will actually save you a lot of stress, time wasted, and help you to avoid a few sticky situations. If you're debating whether the answer is yes or no to anything, the safest and easiest answer is generally no. I ain't just talking about dating either. This applies to friendships, business decisions. If something feels off, that's generally your intuition telling you that something's wrong. Let me break it down to you with a couple of real life scenarios. And at the end of it in the comments, you can tell me how you feel about it. First scenario, the dating game. You meet someone, they're stunning. You can barely take your eyes off them. They're funny, attractive, everything seems good. But something just don't sit right. Maybe it's the way they speak about other people in their lives. Maybe they're inconsistent with how they communicate with you. Or, although you're attracted to them, that natural chemistry really just isn't there. But instead of hesitating or listening to that hesitation, you push forward with it anyway, thinking that the pros outweigh the cons. Maybe if I just give it a little bit more time, things will be different. Maybe it's just me being a bit too picky and pedantic. Fast forward in a relationship a few months, guess what? In a situation where you're probably emotionally invested, but you're still doubting if this is the right situation for you to even be in. What's the lesson? If you're unsure from the beginning, that hesitation was your answer. Scenario 2, them wobbly friendships, them dodgy friends. You ever had a friend who drains your energy? Sometimes having a conversation with them feels like Ryu's just kicked 50 health points at you. You're the first number they call whenever they need something. But if the roles reversed, you're getting an answering machine. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And you know this, but yet still something within this situation has you questioning whether or not you should keep them in your life. Guess what? You already know the answer. Real friends don't make you question your worth. They will pour into the situation as much as you're willing to. Scenario 3, family member guilt trips. If you're constantly being pressured into doing things you don't want to do, if you're feeling guilty for setting boundaries and you're saying yes just to keep the peace, then you're probably a victim of this. And we all have them. Perfect example is that one family member that always wants to borrow some change until such and such a time. But when that time comes, there's always an excuse or a reason as to why they ain't got it, or why you should just allow them anyway because times are hard, etc. Guess what? Those are the kind of scenarios I'm talking about. Do not feel guilty for saying no. No is a full sentence. It doesn't need an explanation. No protects your time, your energy, and your emotional health. And most importantly, it makes room for better situations, better people, and a better you. So, if you've got to do the whole, shan't I? Yes, no. Flip a coin to decide type shit, the answer should be no.